What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Peak Design Everyday Zip Backpack 15-liter review. During this review, I'm going to take you through the ins and the outs of this backpack. We're going to pack it out. We're going to see what we can fit in here. We're going to try it on. We're going to talk comfort. We're going to go over the pros and the cons, and then at the end of the review, I'll even give a couple alternative recommendations just in case this is not your perfect backpack. So let's get right into it. Let's start off with the gist of the Peak Design Everyday Zip Backpack. We got a little guy for you today. If you watched my review of the Peak Design Everyday Backpack and you thought to yourself, it was a little too big or there was too much going on, this guy is gonna be just like the simplified version of that backpack. It's got this clean, urban look to it, but it is still Peak Design, so it's gonna have those photography features. It's got a slimmer, smaller fit, so it'll look good on my photographer girlies. Or if you are not a photographer like myself, you will still find use out of this backpack. This is the 15-liter, but it also comes in a 20-liter. And for reference, this is what it looks like on me. I am 5'2". Some of the top features: we've got some quick side access into that main compartment. We have these customizable flex fold internal dividers. You've got this weatherproof canvas shell for protection, and it has its own separate laptop compartment that can fit up to a 13-inch device. It comes in 4 different color options. It weighs 2.5 pounds without the dividers and 2.9 pounds with the dividers. It does come with a lifetime warranty. This backpack is going to run you about $190 US. And if you are already thinking to yourself, that is a nice looking backpack, I don't know how I've gone my whole life without one, I need one right now, and you want to make a purchase, we do ask that you use the link in the description below. That link is just always going to give you the best price for these bags. It's always going to offer any discount codes that we have going on, and it will always help support the Gear for the Girls YouTube channel, which is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. So now let's get into the front of the Peak Design Everyday Zip Backpack. So for these materials, we've got this 400D poly-coated DWR impregnated nylon canvas shell, which obviously everyone knows what that means, right? Like, if you don't know what that means, like me, basically these materials are weatherproof. This canvas shell is hard and so protective, so if you are packing this out with camera gear, it is going to be very well protected. It's got double PU coated zippers. I mean, like, no water is gonna get in here. You do not have to worry about damaging your expensive camera gear. And I think these materials give it just a super clean, sleek look. It's very smooth to the touch, and it is a very minimalist front. There's really nothing going on. This bag does come with 2 external carrying straps. They have a little hook on both ends, and they are adjustable. You can make them as long or as tight as you would like, and you can hook them on these lash points like so. You can hook them on the front like this, and you can carry maybe a jacket. You can put some extra gear in here, maybe your tripod. This just offers more space because it is a smaller backpack. There aren't as many pockets, so you might not be able to fit all the gear that you need. So these straps just offer an external form of carrying. There's also other lash points on other areas of the bag that you can attach these to. So it's just a nice option to have if you do need to pack more things. And these do come with the backpack. And then aside from that, there is literally nothing on the front. It's all in the middle and the back. So I guess let's just hop into the middle of the Peak Design Everyday Zip Backpack. First up for the middle, on both sides, we have a side handle and a magnetic water bottle holder. And inside one pocket, we do have a key leash as well that easily pops out. You can attach your keys to. And these water bottle pockets are expanding with a nice, tight, magnetic closure at the top as well. And then above those side handles, we do have 2 more external lash points that you can hook those external carrying straps to. And then at the top, we've got this very wide, nicely padded top handle. It's not too much padding. It's very light. It is super wide. Sometimes I do find it a little tight to grab, but with a wider handle, I feel like you do have more control over the bag than just a little flimsy top handle. So I do feel like when I'm swinging the bag around and I'm holding the top handle and opening it up, I do have pretty good control over it, which I do like. And then let's just get into that main compartment. Let's see what's going on in there. So to get into the main compartment, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 zippers with these really nice zipper pullers that you can remove and maneuver like that. A little braid action that offers a little more protection and makes it lockable. And then very cool thing about this bag, you have top access and side access into that main compartment because there are those 4 zippers. So you can get into the top like so. And then let's say you need to get in just the side. You just open that and bam, you get in. It is very quick, easy access into that main compartment, which I feel like is very necessary for photographers. They see a shot, they need their camera quick, swing their bag around, zip that open, and you're right in the main compartment. So let's get in there. Zip this whole thing. Alrighty. So once we get into this main compartment, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets on one side, and then we've just got this little tiny pocket on the other. And then this is where the flex fold dividers come into play. You can adjust them, they're customizable. You can pretty much organize this main compartment however you'd like with these dividers. Or you can do no dividers, which does make the bag lighter, but offers a little bit less organization. But if you are someone that does not need these, we'll pack it out without them. We'll see what this looks like without those dividers. Like I said, we do have these 2 small pockets on each side. My wallet, I'm gonna throw it in this side pocket. And this does have a nice little magnetic closure as well. So if you do put smaller things, you're scared that they'll fall out, you got a nice tight magnet for that. Put my hand sanitizer in the other. And then for these bottom 2 pockets, they have zippers, and inside they do have little tinier pockets. You know, there's a lot of photography features in these backpacks, but since I don't have them, I'm gonna throw my AirPods in one and some tissues in the other zipper pocket. And then on the other side, we just have this little small pocket here, which you could put any of those things I put in these pockets, anything smaller that you want away from that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some lipstick in there. And then let's just start putting stuff in this bad boy, see how it goes. I'm gonna zip this up a little and we'll start filling it out. First off, I'm gonna put a jacket right down at the bottom. I'm gonna put my book right back there as well. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my bulky headphones right here. And as you can see, it's already like starting to fill up basically. I mean, it is only 15 liters. It's a smaller backpack. It's not gonna have the most space. You just gotta throw your day-to-day essentials in here, or if you are a photographer, all your photography gear. But there is also a laptop compartment in the back where I can put my laptop and my notebook. So I think that the main compartment is gonna be pretty good for right now. You can zip this up. And I do like these side access zippers so that I can easily get to these things in these pockets. So I don't have to open the top and open that pocket to get to my wallet. I can just swing my bag around from the side and reach in quickly and grab it. And then for this, I'm going to attach my keys onto this little key leash. It's very easy to pop it on here and to pop it off. So if you need your keys quickly, it is super easy. We'll throw the keys right in there. And you can also remove this key leash and you can put it in the main compartment or somewhere else, because if you don't want to throw your keys in the water bottle holder if you're filling it out. But I'm just gonna leave them in this water bottle pocket because I'm not gonna carry 2 water bottles. We'll just fill this one out. This is my 34 ouncer. Oh yeah. So it's not the tightest fit. You know, it's definitely gonna give the bag a bulkier look. A slimmer water bottle will fit nicely, but if you do have a big water bottle and you're scared of it popping out, you can use one of these external carrying straps, because there's one right above the water bottle holder and you can just easily attach it around to the other side. Tighten it up. There you go. That water bottle is definitely way more secure with that strap. You don't have to worry about it falling out or anything. So just another use case for these external carrying straps. And then, I mean, still maintains a sleek look. Obviously not with this bulky water bottle coming out the side, but the front has a nice look to it. That canvas shell is gonna be so protective for whatever you put in there. And I just really like that it maintains its clean sleekness, but will it be comfortable? I still gotta put my laptop in here, so let's get to the back of the Peak Design Everyday Zip Backpack. All right, so for the back, right behind this top handle is where we have the laptop compartment. We've got one zipper with this little zipper puller that opens from here to here, so it's not that wide of an opening to there. Especially if your main compartment's packed out, it's not as wide of an access into that laptop compartment. But you got some nice padding and some soft materials. And then you do also have this extra padding from this back panel that's also going to protect your laptop. I've got a 13-inch MacBook Pro. See, it's like a little tight, so it does fit in there. And normally I am someone that is a freak with their laptop. I always like a protective case on my laptop, but if I put one on there, it just would not fit in there. Like, my laptop barely fits in there as it is, which does make me a little nervous. Normally I would like to have a protective case on it, but it does feel very secure in there and it is padded. And then right behind that laptop compartment is a little pouch for some of your tech gear, some cords, some chargers, and then there's also 2 pockets as well. But like I said, with everything packed out, like, that's a little tight, so you can't like put a lot in there. I'm just gonna throw a couple cords in there. I'll throw my computer charger and this cord for my headphones right next to it. Zip that up. I do like that pouch is there because there's really not a lot of organization in the main compartment to put all those cords, and you can't fit a tech pouch back there, so I like that there's just that little area for some organization with the tech gear. And then for the back, we don't have a crazy amount of padding with this back panel, but we do have this middle part that has this very nice mesh materials, and it does have these angled cuts, so it does offer a bit of airflow. And then this also has a magnetic latch, so it can act as a luggage pass-through holder. You can just plop the bag on your luggage sideways. And then if it is there, these side handles are very nice. It'll just be much easier to take on and off the suitcase. I do like that the padding goes down all the way to the bottom because I wear my bags very tight, so this area is usually pressing against my lower back. So that is just some nice extra cushion for that area. And then for the shoulder straps, they are very thin, very light, not a lot of padding. At the top right here, they do have this nice little swivel feature, which, like I was saying earlier, when you want to swing the bag around and open it with that side access and get into the main compartment quickly, that swivel action is just going to allow you to move the bag forward a lot faster. And I think it's just another quick access, little photography feature. And then the materials for these shoulder straps are so smooth, so soft. I think that they fit the aesthetic of the bag really well. I don't need big, bulky, thick shoulder straps for a smaller bag like this. And I really like how they go down and around. I feel like they're a little contoured, and that's gonna fit definitely a woman's body a lot better. It ain't gonna be pressing up on the girls, you know, it's gonna go to the outsides of the body. And it also does have a removable adjustable sternum strap that will also help with comfort and will kind of redistribute the weight off your lower back and your shoulders. And then below that, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 more external lash points for those external carrying straps. You can attach something on the bottom of your bag. You can put your tripod down there, maybe a yoga mat. You can put your jacket down there, maybe a wet umbrella. I mean, you can really use all of these lash points to carry so much on the outside of your bag. And that's pretty much it for what we got going on back here. But we have to do the ultimate test. We must try it on and see how comfortable it is. So let's go outside and try this bad boy on. We outside. And we talking comfort. Let's try this little guy on and see how it feels. Tighten. And like I said, this bag does come with a sternum strap. So if you find it to be a little bit heavy and you want some extra comfort, you can just hook it up right there. And that's just gonna help relieve some of the pressure from your lower back and kind of take it off your shoulders a little bit. So first thing that I'm noticing with this is the shoulder straps are very thin and very light, which I do like. And the materials are really soft, which is something that I really like, so it won't irritate my shoulders. It's not a lot of pressure around my shoulder neck area, which I think it sits really nicely on. The back panel, or the very little lack of back panel, you know, you can kind of feel that. I will say I do like the cushion down here. I can definitely feel that. This is a smaller bag, so you don't need a ton of comfort features. You know, I don't need a lot of padding. I actually like that it's lighter. Peak Design, I wouldn't say is like my number one for comfort, but with a smaller bag like this, I don't mind less padding, and I think it's really comfortable, and I think it fits really nicely, and I like this backpack. Now let's get into the pros and the cons of the Peak Design Everyday Backpack Zip. For my pros, pro number 1 is going to be the comfortable fit of those shoulder straps, and pro number 2 is going to be that quick side and top access into the main compartment. But for my cons, con number 1 is that laptop compartment does get a little bit tight when the bag is fully packed out. And con number 2 is that I kind of wish there was just one little small pocket so I didn't have to go in the main compartment to access everything. But if those cons mean nothing to you and you think this bag is your perfect fit and you would like to make a purchase, we do ask that you use the link in the description below. Thank you. But if you're not sure still, you want to see your options, you want to hear Marissa's alternative recommendations, I got you. Here's the alternatives for the Peak Design Everyday Backpack Zip. Alrighty guys, so I got 2 alternative recommendations for you. Number 1 is going to be the Alpaka Metro Backpack. It's a little bit smaller at 12 liters, but it kind of has the same look, a very sleek, minimalist front, but very clean and sophisticated with really good weatherproof materials with a little bit more organization. And to learn more about the Alpaka Metro Backpack, check the link in the description below. And for my second alternative recommendation, I'm going with the Air Pro Pack 20 liter. This one's a little bit of a bigger option. It definitely has a different feel to it, but this is gonna be for you if you definitely just needed a better laptop compartment and a bit more pockets for organization. I just think this is a freaking good option for a backpack. So if you wanna learn all there is to know about it, you can go ahead and watch our full review right here. And that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching this review. If you're liking these videos, make sure you are hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments below any backpacks that you would like for me to review. My name is Marissa. This is Gear for the Girls, brought to you by Nomads Nation. Peace!